Today I got a good a good topic. The topic is, does black give the entryway to America and cultural resources? The reason why I asked that, I was watching a Joe Budden clip where there was this girl named Tyler, where they asked her about colorism. She dodged the question. And like I said, I know African. I know Africa, especially African women. With African women, they they I'm trying to say stuff without being controversial and just being straightforward, where just as Africans, most Africans don't stick together. They're tribalistic people. They always been tribalistic people, you know? But before we start, how's everybody's weekend going? My weekend is going good. You know, I woke up, took a nigga nap, cleaned up a little bit, made myself a cup of coffee, had some boiled eggs for breakfast. And after this, I'm gonna work out and clean up a little bit more. Uh, I just been doing a lot of research on topics, especially for Juneteenth. And if you notice, I did something for YouTube where I put out the Kendrick Lamar concert, the pop out tour. And the backlash that it kind of rubbed me the wrong way was when the Mexican people talk about, oh yeah, we felt underappreciated and all this other crazy shit. But they have to understand, it's fucking Black History Month. Not Black History Month, it's Juneteenth. It's Black Independence. It's not black and brown fucking independence. One thing I learned about a lot of people, and I had a problem with Juneteenth too. Ghana and all y'all African motherfuckers, stop trying to, attach yourself to our success. If y'all niggas didn't have nothing to do with it, stop attaching yourself with that. And this is why this topic came up, because at the end of the day, y'all trying to get that, y'all trying to tap into the black culture. Because y'all tribalistic people. You know, let me tell y'all about Africans. And I'm going to be personally honest. I work with Africans. And they're cool to a certain extent, but when you notice there's cliques, because at the end of the day, they talk in their language. They move a certain way. Like, they're on code. But they're on code on a tribalistic type of situation. When we're on code, like when real FBA, real black people are on code, we on code. We know what to do. We know how to move. But we move with everybody. We help everybody. These niggas, they're for their self and their tribes. They don't even like other Africans. Like, I'm being honest. Them niggas don't even like other Africans. You know? And they might, and the thing about it, they might get mad for me saying that, but prove me wrong. Y'all talk about, oh, we black. Y'all niggas start talking French when there's everybody's getting tangibles. It's just, it is what it is. We're gonna be truthful. I was talking to my supervisor. I was like, I was starting to notice these people are tribalistic. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, have you ever noticed that when they want to talk to each other, they talk in their own language? They never talk in English. They never talk in English. She's like, oh yeah, we kind of do that too. It's like, yeah, because you don't want nobody hearing your conversation, right? I was like, you could be honest with me. I know. She's like, yeah. Because she's Spanish. You know, so give me a second, everyone. We're back. So, like I was saying, like I told her, I was like, yo, you got to be careful, and I was like, you got to be careful doing that too. I was like, certain. I was like, even with your own peoples, I was like, yo, certain people they do stuff to move up. You know, like people been doing that shit for years. That's why you got house niggas, you got coons, you got the Sambos. They all fall in that same category, but they're all different entities. You just got to figure out what a person really wants. Once you find out what a person really wants, you can probably figure out what they will do, what would they really do for anything. You know. Let me give you an example. I know this girl, um, cousin's friend. She's always talking about marriage and money, 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 money. You know. And I was like, I told my cousin, yo, you gotta watch out for her. He was like, why? She talks about money, your money, and being married. I was like, those are two bad combinations. Love and money never been a good combination ever. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. Everybody, give me 1 sec. I gotta give me 1 second, everybody. I'm about to do something because I forgot to send out another share saying that we started. All right, everyone. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going live now. So yeah, it's just like before you start befriending people nowadays. Like me, I used to befriend a lot of people. You know, a lot of people. But I had to like I observed a lot. Always observe. Okay, what's this dude's nationality? How this person thinks? Who's he surrounded with? Who he befriends in this circle? So if the person has the same mindset as him, and it's like crazy, them niggas is friends. So whatever this nigga do, the other nigga's gonna do. Also, I'm gonna stop saying the word nigga too. Um, also, I'm gonna say on the, I want to say the 17th of July, I'm gonna cut down on alcohol. Like real talk. And the reason why I'm gonna cut down on alcohol, and I'm sorry and change the subject. I'm not getting shit done. You know, I feel like I could get more shit done if I need to meditate and stuff, and I get my medication soon. It's not meds, it's really vitamins, but it's a form of meds. You know, but other than that, hold on a second. He can't fucking do that. All right. Also, lately, I just starting to see. It's weird. I see a lot of tribalistic. I think even the white culture has tribalistic people or tribalistic cultures. Like if you notice, like the Irish, the Italians, the European Americans, the Russian, they always stay on code with each other and stuff. They always look at each other's back no matter what culture they are and stuff. It's a I don't want to say it's a tribal thing, it's more of a race thing, but there's one race of whites, and I know people going to get mad for me saying this, that people don't stay in contact. They think they're fucking greedy. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say what race, but they're very fucking greedy, and like certain Americans is just trying to get them the fuck out. Irish people trying to get them the fuck out. They're trying to get them the fuck out of the shit, out of the situation. And fuck, I don't trust none of them anyway. So it's just I personally stay to my own culture. You know, it's just because right now, and the reason why this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. The reason why I stay with my own culture is because Black America is trying to do something right now. We're trying to get reparations. We're trying to get equal rights. We're trying to get, you know, equality bills. But we have these other immigrants out here cosplaying as us, trying to talk for us, just doing all the other bullshit. You know, never talk for their people, but they'll talk for Black Americans. You know, like the Myrons, the Candace Owens, the Ronald Martins, uh, the Fat Joes. You know, all these niggas. The Kamala Harrises. I'm saying all of them because at the end of the day, I personally, and I'm gonna say this, they make it worse for us. They make it worse for the black community. Those type of people like that, even the kind of the academics, you know, to a certain extent. I wouldn't say all the time, but certain situations, academics just like, yo, let me just fall back because it's not my culture. We're kind of the same people, but it's not my culture. You know, and even Latinos, they're trying to steal fucking hip hop. They wasn't around in the 1930s when this shit was being created. They wasn't around when the blues, the rhythm and blues, and like all this stuff was getting put together. These niggas was fucking around with the Stevie B's and stuff. I said that shit the last shows. They want all this fucking credit and they didn't do shit. What am I giving you credit for holding a fucking CD? I mean, holding a fucking record? What, for fucking cutting out the boxes for the breakdance? Like, my nigga. For buying the paint? Like, nigga, y'all niggas didn't do shit. Y'all did shit after when the shit was popping. Now y'all niggas want to be a part of it. Y'all niggas was around fucking with the Jerry curls with the Jerry curl mullets. Like, my nigga, y'all was... If we're gonna really talk about it, let's talk about it. Spanish people was in New York running around with fucking Confederate flags and swastikas, nigga. Them niggas thought they were white. Until the white people told them, like, nigga, you are not white. You was a Moreno. You are not us. It's true. The West Indians wasn't fucking with us either. The shower posse in the 80s, they were calling us niggas and monkeys and savages as well. But you go to their fucking country, it's a piece of shit. That's why them niggas is coming over here. And shout out to Jamaica, but the niggas, they're fighting over there. They're getting their resources taken by the Chinese and the Indians, or was it the Jewish people? There's like two entities over there that's taking their shit. And this is why the delineation needs to happen. Once we get our shit working, we're nicer than y'all. We have more compassion than all y'all cultures and all y'all nationalities. We'll come back and help you no matter what type of bullshit you say. Look at California. The Mexicans got so many names for those black folks there and shit. Them niggas still forgives them. Them niggas say, I better not catch my daughter with a nigga. Them niggas still got compassion for them. Those are the most compassionate gangbangers I ever seen in my motherfucking life is California peoples. And this is why I would never live there. They rather kill their brother before they kill a motherfucking Mexican. All jokes aside, that lefty gunplay shit that he said, the shit was true. And you can't get mad at him for saying that shit. That's how that nigga feels. You can't get mad at lefty. He don't want no black babies. He don't like black people like that. There is no black, and this is, I'm gonna tell y'all California niggas off the strength. There is no black and brown coalitions. There never been black and brown coalition. It's tribalisms. They stick with their own people. They say, yeah, we are one, and they take your shit. They take your shit. The only thing I could say they probably brought to the game is probably hydraulic cars. They didn't bring old school cars to the game. Niggas was already driving old school cars. Niggas was already driving old school cars. They were just great at fixing them. But come on, we act like we can't find no black person who can fix cars like that. It's just like, yo, it is what it is. It is what it is. There wouldn't be California without black people. All jokes aside. And this is what I tell people this all the time. Black people brings in $3 trillion a year in money and consumption. What about the other races? How much do they bring in? How much do they bring in? This is a question. We don't know, and the reason why we don't know because they don't really bring in stuff like that. They put it back into their own country. That's why these white people are trying to get y'all out of here. Because y'all sending the money that they work hard for and you bringing it back to their country so they can waste it. That country ain't going to be built. The other colonizers going to take that money. It's just, it is what it is. Hey, yo, bust it. I was going to build a house in Benin. Fuck out of here. I would never build a house in motherfucking Benin. Till they fix that fucking country. And like I said, when black people get on top, once black people start doing their things, we can help all of y'all. But niggas is delineating from y'all because at the end of the day, there's no... It comes a time in the places, what have you done for me lately? I get no benefits of helping none of y'all niggas. I'm just being honest. No benefits of helping none of y'all. Why the fuck would I want to help y'all? Why the fuck would I want to help your country? I don't get no benefits of helping your fucking country. Ethiopia tried to give us land and the fucking Jamaicans went over there and took all the fucking land that they were supposed to give us. Because we fought from them against the Italians. Y'all niggas didn't help. Y'all did some tribalistic shit. Y'all cosplayed with us and y'all took our shit. And that's why y'all do the fucking dread shit. The free dread shit. Y'all didn't do a motherfucking thing. Y'all didn't lift up no gun. Y'all niggas didn't bust no guns. Y'all bust at each other. Y'all try to do some ruthless shit to us. Y'all talk dirty shit about us, but at the end of the day, y'all niggas can't do shit. This is one thing about black people. Every time we create something, it gets stolen or destroyed. All you got to do is go back in history. All you got to do is go back in history. We would be the one of the most successful people in the world if we had no European connection to it. Let us start our own cities. We start our own cities, we will prosper. Y'all don't want that shit to happen because the facts will really come out. Let us control our own education. Let us control our own companies and stuff. Hey, if y'all want to work together and have jobs where it's working for each other, yes, I understand that. That's good. But if there's a city that's giving people jobs and you get your tax. Why the fuck are y'all complaining? Y'all don't want to give us reparation even though y'all owed it and y'all the one who said it. Why would the fuck would we say, oh well you owed us that? No, we'll just be like, oh yo, we got out of slavery. Y'all said y'all was gonna give us reparations. We didn't say nothing about motherfucking reparations. And this is what I always tell people about America. And I'm gonna be honest, Americans is liars. They always lie. Their history is a lie. What is the biggest lie America told? We built this country together. That's the biggest lie that America has said. We built this country together. Who is we, nigga? Everybody want to talk French when there's tangibles and credit is given done. Oh, we did this together. There's no fucking we. That's why, let me tell you something, and it's crazy. And I'm going to say this. Because we're talking now. We're talking. I think that song Kendrick sung, Not Like Us, there's songs that changed the game. There's songs that changed the game when it came out. You know, you got More Money, More Problems. That changed the game with the shiny suits and shit like that. Biggie, you got what was Jay-Z's biggest? Jay-Z had a lot of biggest songs. I think Jay-Z's big song was OJ Story. That changed the game. There's that one. He had a few songs that changed the game. Um, Outkast, Caroline, B.O.B. You know, there's songs that changed the game, or escalated the game, where you had to like, yo, I can't be putting out that bullshit type of music I used to pull out. That just changed the whole environment and just the whole example of the game. Let me tell you something. When this song came out, Not Like Us, what's the next best song we ever heard? There hasn't been any. That song overshadowed every song for like the past month. Like real talk, niggas can't put out albums right now. Niggas can't put out albums. Like, let's be honest. Hold on one second, everyone. Jesus Christ. It's just there's songs that change game. Drake even kind of changed the game a few bit. I think he changed the game with Best I Ever Have, And that LeBron James song when it had Eminem, Lil Wayne, and Drake. I think they all changed that game when they came onto that album together. We could talk about Drake. Yeah, Drake. Niggas don't fuck with Drake. But at the end of the day, you have to give him his credit where credit is due. Where he kind of changed the game where everybody can get into the game. When niggas was doing conscious rap in the 90s, like the Wu Tang and all this other stuff, then here come gangster rap. Then after gangster rap, you had the California gangbanging rap. Then after nigga. Then you got niggas singing on songs. Instead of getting R&B stars, they have them niggas is singing themselves. Then after that ratchet bullshit came up, or the mumbling rap, it's just there's this form of music that comes out. It's just, can we say? It's a cultural thing. That was black culture. Black culture did that shit. You had yourself, then your Houston, Texas rap with Pimp C. You know? And like, don't get me wrong, you had other niggas like Joe, what was it, Fat Joe, what was the little Mexican dude in Atlanta? What was it? Polo, it wasn't Polo G. It was this other dude, Mexican kid. He was nasty. Also you had like Bubba Sparks that's coming in here talking that country shit. It was dope. It was dope. But now this era is exposing era. It exposes people. Last era was finessing. Everybody's finessing niggas, doing drugs, drill music, all that shit. The shit didn't make sense. It was a fucking shit show. Niggas dying. It just, it was sad. It was a sad fucking era. Had great music. You had your paper route empire. You had that shit. You still had the music that that was on that shit. You know, but not like us. It changed. It's like it exposed all of that shit. Drill rap is trash, and I love drill rap. But compared to like real hip hop, oh, that's the best purest form of hip hop and rap. It's hip hop, just regular OG hip hop. It's nigga. I'm already a nigga's going into another topic and ain't even really talking about the topic that we talking about. We know what we're gonna do. We're gonna make that another topic, or we'll just have a subtopic. Um, but let's get into does black give you the entry? Oh shit! Let me change the title. Damn, my shit's all fucked up right now. Entryway, entryway to Black America. Is it to American? To America. All right. Yeah, niggas lingo's all fucked up. All right, I fixed it, everyone. But My G, we so all right. Let's see. So so the question is, does black give you the entryway to America and or cultural resources? The reason why I said cultural resources is black Americans, FBA, that's the cultural resources. Everybody want to be black American. Even though they might not say it, they would want the privilege of being black Americans. Like the privilege. Like the dopest thing I ever heard somebody say is, and it was God rest his soul, Paul Mooney. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. So you have niggas. I'm gonna be honest. Like you have Africans come over here and they cosplay of being black Americans. They, hey nigga, with the accent and stuff like that. Oh, I'm black too and stuff like that. Then when shit happened, oh no, I'm from Zimbabwe. Or I'm from, Wakanda. They from a different country. We're not savage like these niggas. Yeah, that's what they'll say. They'll throw us under the bus. Let me ask y'all a question. When these type of niggas be graduating, what do? They always hold up their country's flag. Them cosplaying ass niggas. The reason how I know, I used to hang out with a lot of Africans from Northeastern. I started noticing something about them and stuff. It was weird. I just couldn't put a finger on it. I don't know why. I just couldn't put a finger on it. It's just like them niggas didn't want to be us, but them niggas want privilege like us. They wanted our music. They wanted our style. They wanted the benefit of being everybody looking at you like, oh, that man's black and he's cool. Oh, that nigga's lit. Look at what that black man's outfit that he has on. It's just it's the entitlement that you get when you're a black American, when you're FBA. Like most half breeds won't notice that shit. They would know that they get treated different, especially in white areas. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but they know because they're half breeds. They know how it feels to be white. They know how it feels to be black because they're raised to be white. Like Drake. I always tell people all the time, Drake already lost. When Drake got into that argument with Culture, he already lost. And I knew he was going to do that. I told people, I was like, yo, hip-hop, rap-wise, Drake is going to fucking lose. And it's not that he's not a good rapper, but he's a good performer. He been performing for years. He been cosplaying for years. Real talk. This nigga was raised as a Jewish man. He was raised as a Jewish man. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Hold on, give me a second. I'm almost done. And we're gonna get on this Drake shit. Cause I know Drake might not like what I say, but it's personally truthful. The reason why, like, so with Drake, he was raised as a Jewish man. He had a bar mitzvah. I think every black man should have a bar mitzvah because I think FBAs, Jamaicans, just West Indians, Haitians, Native Americans, Latinos, they're Semitic people. In the Bible, they're considered Semitic people if you believe in the Bible. Even in the Torah, they tell you about these special people. Like, if we're going to be true, we're going to be true. They talk about these special people. These special people didn't come from Georgia, Russia, or like Poland and all these other places. Like, let's be honest, that's where most of these people came from. You know? They came from these areas, but those were Europeans over there. You know, those were Europeans. You know? Don't forget, they were scared to go back home, so they sent them to Israel. Well, Palestine gave them a little piece and they just took over. If you just look at history. I mean, I'm just personally about being honest. They wasn't supposed to have as much land as they have now. You know? They really wasn't, you know? Go back in the 1940s. 1940s, what, 1940s to 60? Yeah, you'll see. That land started getting small for Palestine. You know? And let's say, put it this way, let's say 10,000 years, 100,000 years ago, they weren't over there. But they left. They left for 10,000s of years. They left for hundreds of years, 100,000s of years. They made it start somewhere else. All of a sudden somebody finds it, it's yours? No, life isn't like that. You can live amongst each other or go back where the fuck you came. And that's just talking American wise. It's like, okay, I live in Middleborough. Let's say I live in Middleborough. I don't like it. It's racist. There's too many cliques and shits and giggles and shit. I do not like it. You know what I'm going to do? If I don't like it, I'm going back to Jamaica Plain. I'm going back to Roxbury. I'm going back to Dorchester. This shit is not for me. I don't like it. I have to live amongst them because at the end of the day, even though I was born there, let's say I was born there, and I came back and tried to live there, nigga, I don't like it. I'm going back to Roxbury, Dorchester, I'm going back to Boston. Because I can't adapt to what's going on over there right now. You know? And don't get me wrong, Palestine used to be beautiful. You know, Palestine was beautiful. I always wanted to go to Palestine before the motherfuckers blew it up. Just being honest. That's one place I did want to go, is Palestine. I did wanted to go to the Gaza Bank. These niggas blew the shit up. And now it's a third world fucking country, and niggas is dying. Them niggas is killing babies, murdering and slaughtering babies. I don't know who's worse, them or Vladimir the Impaler, nigga. Y'all niggas is some brutal people. Y'all, one thing I can tell y'all, these type of races, when they know violence, they know violence. This shit ain't no scary shit. This is some violent shit. This is some shit that they've been practicing and, you know, been sweating to do. You know? America knew that shit. I'm just gonna be honest. America knew what capable of doing. And the thing about it, this is how fucked up America's politics is right now. The niggas who are protecting Biden want a ceasefire on Palestine. Get these niggas out of Palestine. Get Israel out of Palestine. But Joe Biden is protecting who? Who the fuck is he protecting? This motherfucker's protecting Israel. Now you see this nigga Trump. He want to seize Palestine. But he got fucked up laws. He got fucked up laws where he want to make more laws to fuck these liberals up. But this nigga got the same point of view as the fucking liberals. If this ain't no worse shit, I don't know what the fuck is, my nigga. This is some Jerry Springer shit. In America, this is some Jerry Springer shit. And let's be honest, the conservatives ain't no better either. Who is the conservatives? Because this Republican Party is a shit show too. Some of them conservatives don't want nothing to stop. Conservatives don't want nothing to do with Israel because we're giving our money to Israel. We're giving our military weapons to Israel. We want to stop fucking with Israel. They want to stop fucking with Israel. But some of these niggas that are Republicans, they're part of that Israel party. So now you gotta understand, this shit's a shit show. One group people don't like Trump, but they believe in his point of views of getting these niggas out of Israel and getting their money back. But you got Joe Biden that's still giving Israel money, but is pro-Israel. You see how confusing that shit is? You see how shit show of America is right now? It does not matter if we get Trump or Joe Biden. There's gonna be some type of war. It is what it is. There's gonna be some type of war. All jokes aside, it's gonna be some type of war. This is tribalism. No, this is nationalism at its best. Because if you kind of look at it, Democrats are are nationalists too in a certain type of way. You know what? Let me look up the word nationalism mean. Identified with one nation and support for its interests, especially for the exclusion other than the interests of other nations. So, the far left. This is how crazy these motherfuckers is too. They're trying to say Palestine. But Palestine are Arab. They're Muslims. So the way how they live their life, they don't agree on. And this is why I always tell people all the time. FBA, black people, they always narrow the shit down. Black FBA is like the middle of everything. That's how you know who's gonna win. It's not really Mexican or Latinos and stuff. Half of them niggas can't even vote because them niggas is illegals. And the other half don't give a fuck. They just want to work so they can send money back to their country. They don't give a fuck about politics. Give me a second. So, blacks, FBA people, we can't go nowhere. Where the fuck are we gonna go? We gonna go back to Africa? We're in fucking Africa. Niggas ain't... Them Africans treat us the same way because they're tribalistic people. They treat us like what they treat us here. They say foul shit about us. I'm not going to Jamaica. Them niggas don't like us. I'm not going to Haiti. They're going through a civil war and they don't like us. None of these foreigners like us. Real talk. None of these foreigners like black Americans. But we help you get to this country, right? We help y'all get food stamps and benefits and all this other stuff, right? Where did you think WIC started from? The Black Panther Party. But y'all leftists, y'all nationalists too, man. All jokes aside, y'all ain't no better than the conservatives. Y'all care about y'all interests. Your interests. Why you think a lot of countries is turning away from America in the Western countries? Y'all leave nasty tastes in people's mouths. Joe Biden sent Kamala Harris to help Africans. And you know what she did? She tried to bring homosexuality into that country. Like, if you care about homosexuals so much, tell them to come to America. Y'all gave them laws. Y'all gave them laws to live before y'all gave black Americans, and the black Americans built the country. What, we don't need protections? We don't get brutalized and beat the fuck up or get hated on or discriminated on? Everybody else got all their own laws. And this is why I tell black Americans all the time, and this is a black show, y'all niggas need to stay on code. We need to stay on code. Not just y'all, we. Including myself too. We need to stay on code. Once you get these tethers, they're gonna fuck this shit up for us. So once you find out this guy's what, Caribbean, all this other, stay on code like yo. My nigga. This nigga's a tether. He's with them people. He's trying to go bring this shit back to his country so he could get a house. All them niggas do that. All them niggas do that. And half of them niggas don't even leave. Them niggas talk shit. Like, and this is why I said, yes, I tell y'all these niggas talk shit about us. Yes, they do. Because they do. They talk reckless about us. You know? Hold on. See, that's that bullshit. See? They just had a... This is why I would never move to Canada. Yo, I swear to God. This is the reason why I would never, ever, ever move to California. This shit doesn't make sense. We were just talking about black culture. All jokes, we were just talking about black culture. That's what these niggas do. Hold up. We can fix the screen, everybody. And yo, it's crazy. And it, I don't know, it blows my mind when they do shit like this. Here we go. This is what they do. I'm sorry to laugh at y'all California niggas. I love y'all niggas. Y'all niggas. I love the I think y'all got the best chicken and waffle spots, but yo, bust it.
Bobby and Bompton with the members. What's bracket? You gotta say what's bracket. Hey, y'all gonna scare her away, blood. Y'all gonna scare her away. Bobby.
YG, what are you doing, YG? Yo. This is why I say I'm not laughing at you. Yeah, I'm laughing at y'all niggas. I ain't even gonna lie. Yo, y'all niggas is dumb, my nigga. Why would you do some shit like that? Why would y'all do something like that? And this is why I'm talking about staying on code, man. Staying on code. Stay on code, everybody. You had an industry plant in your own hood. She's an industry plant, bro. She's an industry plant. Sexy Red's an industry plant. Tyler's an industry plant. I think what's his name? Burner Boy's an industry plant. Nigga. Let me tell y'all something. Um, I'm a, I'm gonna give blame to one of my favorite rappers, Kendrick. I thought it was bad that he put Michael Rubin in Compton. I thought it was a bad idea, but I also have to say this. I understand California culture to a certain extent, where, hey yo, we're all cool, you know, yo, we're all brothers, we all one, we all California. But they forget about the race riots, nigga. Yo. Now I know why Rodney King was smoking crack after he got his ass whooped. Y'all niggas is cooked. Y'all niggas is friends with everybody. Y'all, put it this way. Y'all niggas is friends with people y'all not supposed to be friends with, and y'all enemies with niggas y'all supposed to be friends with. And that's just how it looks. You know? It's like, I know y'all trying to change the negative aura that California has, but nah, that shit ain't gonna change. If I go to California, I ain't going to the hood areas. You're not gonna catch me dead in the hood areas. The closest I'll go is probably the Bay. And that's with security. Cause I would want to do I would probably go and see schools and stuff and like talk at schools and stuff for people. It is what it is. That's what I would do. Uh and the reason, Lotto, please don't put out no more songs right now. See, if Lotto puts out a song, she ain't gonna get the play that she wants it to get because, nigga, it's about K Dot, King Kuta. It's about King Kuta, you know. Niggas don't understand that. Yeah, man. Oh shit. Hey, yo, can I ask you a question? What's the thing about Europeans killing animals and stuff? What's y'all fast your fetish about that shit? Y'all got I feel like y'all got a fetish of killing animals. You know? I always wonder that, you know. Nigga, did y'all kill enough people in the fucking history in the histories? Jesus Christ. Oh my motherfucking god. But it's, Jesus. But other than that, let's get back into the tribalism. And it just, so like I was saying, to get back on topic, with the tribalism and stuff, I feel like so you see how they got the tribals, the Robas and the Europas and shit like that, and the Ashantis and shit like that in these countries. I think they need to have that shit here. Is like, are you Caribbean Are you a Caribbean American? Are you FBA American? Are you FBA? I think they need to put that shit on nationality, on ethnicity. I really think they need to put that on ethnicity. You know, if you're from another country, you got to show your passport. I mean, you got to show your birth certificate. You got to show where your family's from. Then after you could look up their family's backgrounds, like, oh, this nigga was lying. He's not getting a job. You know, like, cause I was explaining to this African girl what was it, like a few days ago? I'm foundational American. I'm foundational Black American. Oh, but you have family in Africa. Doesn't matter. Everybody has family in Africa. It's just my lineage start in America. I can go back 400 years and find where I came from in America. I can't go back and see where I came from in Africa. Probably Benin and Togo. Half the niggas look like me. They don't got the perfect features as me, but you know, yeah, yeah, they're decent. You know, I'm no Nigerian, thank God. I'm sorry. I'm just nothing against Nigerians. It's just most of y'all, man. I met some good guys that are friends of them with. They're good Nigerians, but y'all Nigerian niggas, y'all need to stay on your side, my nigga. Cause y'all really think y'all work harder than black people? That's crazy. Black people gotta work 3 times harder than everybody. Once they find out they're FBI. You know I gotta work 3 times harder than these Africans that I work with. And these niggas stay asking me what do they want me to do. Real talk. They told me that like, yo, I need, you know, they want this, and that. Okay. I'm like, Africans are different. You know, they'll help their people, but they won't help you. Oh, I'm busy. But they'll ask you for help. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, yo, this week I got to tell this African, I'm like, yo, you got to get a person. I was like, I'm not doing 2 people no more. Well, why not? They told me not to. They said I'm only supposed to be doing one. Technically, I'm supposed to be doing the big guy. Oh, okay. I ain't doing that shit no more. Well, y'all niggas just be chilling. Nope. Them niggas gonna be mad. They're like, yo. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be like, yo, the fuck? Yo, y'all motherfuckers got 2 extra hours. So you say. Why are you mad? But, yeah, man, it's just, like, personally, I really think, like, let's talk about entertainment. Entertainment wise, everybody feel like they have a piece of the pie with us. Absolutely not. And I tell them all the time, you don't got, I was like, yo, I always tell Africans all the time, and like, I started hearing Tariq Nasheed, and he probably been doing this shit before I have been saying this. I was like, yo, why are you even talking amongst black people? I was like, yo, you couldn't even make it in your country. You have to flee. Oh, and they always say, oh, we're not talking about that. It's corrupt. I'm like, nigga, you don't think America is corrupted? Like, let me tell you how ill these Republicans are saying. They saying the FBI and the CIA are crooked. How long black people been saying that shit for? This is how much respect they have for black people. When it's good with them, it was all right. Oh, you don't like, I don't think y'all like the government. I don't think y'all like the CIA. I don't think you like to obey law enforcement. I think you feel like you're entitled to not listen to them. Now the foot's on the other foot now. The shoe's on the other foot now. Like, My nigga, it's your time. It's time for y'all to defend yourselves. I think y'all don't like the police. I think y'all don't like personally. I don't think the Republicans like to listen to the law enforcement or follow the laws. Like, let me tell y'all something. When you're in the streets, you're supposed to go to jail. I tell people that all the time. You're supposed to go to jail. You're supposed no. I'm sorry. Y'all supposed to prepare to go to jail. And the reason why, cause you're playing with fire. When you play with fire, you get burned. And y'all know that. Y'all know that. Hold on 1 second, everybody. But y'all knew that. Like, even these politicians, y'all knew that. Like, Donald Trump knew that. He's like, yo, if I give hush money and I get caught up, I might go to jail. But y'all have this superiority complex where y'all think y'all niggas could do whatever you want. Now y'all niggas is talking about, oh yo, we want Trump out of jail, and all y'all goofy FBA niggas. Oh, we don't want Trump to go, nigga. Let that nigga go to jail. Let that nigga rot in jail. Did he have compassion for them niggas from Central Park 5? Central Park? No, he didn't. He told them he want them niggas to get the death penalty. Are you fucking serious? All of a sudden we supposed to have compassion from this goofy ass orange looking nigga. Y'all lost your motherfucking mind. Y'all are crazy. Nigga, I want Biden to go to jail with the nigga. I want them niggas to be bunk bed mate. I want them to be jail mates. All jokes aside, I want both of them to go to jail together. Oh yeah. I want to see the bracelets on both of them niggas. And Kamala Harris. For all those niggas she put in jail. Black and brown people. And brown people. I want to see her go to jail too with Hillary Clinton. What's his name? Steve Bannon? I want him to be in jail with them niggas again. I want the whole nigga. I want all those niggas. I want Richard Sherman to be in jail. I want Nick LaFlante to be in jail. I want all them niggas to be in jail together. Because I think they're detrimental to society anyway. So let them go to jail with detrimental people. Let them go in there with the savages. They're savages anyways. The fuck? Nigga, that's a perfect place for all y'all niggas. Y'all have a superiority complex problem? We got a perfect place for y'all. Fucking prison. Motherfucking prison. Give me a second. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm doing like 53 different things. I'm almost done, everyone. But yeah, man, let all them niggas go to jail. Why not? Why don't we not want these people to go to jail? You know, I want to see these niggas in bracelets. Personally, to be honest, I think it'll be a beautiful thing. I think it'll be a beautiful thing to see all them niggas in jail. Let them post up in front of the wall and take the picture and send it to the loved ones. Oh yeah, I want you to go to jail too, Hunter. Hunter, I want to see you in jail too. I want to see all y'all niggas in jail. You know, that I would pay my taxes for to see all y'all niggas in jail. I would love that. Y'all are the worst. Y'all group of people are the worst thing that ever happened to America. I'm being honest. Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Obama, you too. Barack Obama or Barry, whatever you're calling yourself in 2024, you you didn't do shit for black people. You're not even black. You're Kenyan. Oh, Joseph, you're not FBA. He wasn't gonna do nothing for us anyways. He got a tribalistic, nationalist type of view anyways. It's just, what are we gonna say? What are we saying that's wrong? What are we saying that's not true? What are we saying that's not true? Obama is the picture of. Give me a second. I'm almost there, everyone. Like we all gotta be honest. And I lived in Boston most of my life. I know I know when you're not wanted. You know, I know when people say, "Oh yeah, nigga, I know when you're not wanted." But all races and stuff, niggas start looking at you. Niggas start saying slick shit to you. It's just, passive aggressive. It's just, and nigga, there's no such thing as race bait. There's no such thing as race bait. Everybody, you can't bait nobody in trauma. Because if there's a such thing as race bait, what about the small hats? Why don't we say they're race baiting? What is it different for everybody else? Is it like y'all niggas don't give a fuck? And let's talk about it too. Mexicans. Why the fuck you think, you was supposed to be in a black holiday called Juneteenth when it's supposed to be a black independence? What the fuck was wrong with y'all, man? Yeah, worse than the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans trying to take hip hop. You don't see us as like, yo, why we ain't in fucking Cinco de Mayo? When the fuck are y'all gonna put us in Cinco de Mayo? Are y'all gonna put us in Cinco de Mayo, nigga? No? Oh, okay. Niggas is wildin' out here. Y'all out here bugging. This nigga was like, yo, we felt underappreciated for Juneteenth. Y'all niggas didn't even know what Juneteenth was. Y'all was talking about the Black Wall Street. Not even Juneteenth. Y'all was talking, yeah, it was Juneteenth. You know what? We're gonna watch it. Give me a second. I'm gonna find that shit, man. And y'all Ghana niggas, y'all niggas better stop taking Juneteenth trying to say, y'all the niggas sold us. You and the Senegal people. You and the Senegal people. Y'all one of the reasons why we're in America anyways. And then Trinidad and Jamaica and a lot of y'all niggas is. And it's not just only y'all countries too. There was more tribes out there. There was there was Congo niggas too that was selling blacks. There was. Alright, now we're gonna watch this, everyone. This is California shit, so I could just show you what happens in California. This is... Y'all niggas is different.
No, yeah, so basically I feel like the Mexican people were underrepresented there last night.
I feel it. I can see that.
Actually,
this nigga didn't even want to say anything. You see what that boy did? He's like, I feel like I could... Yo, you know what niggas bugging when you put in two words that don't make sense together? What?
no, yeah, so basically I feel like the Mexican people were underrepresented there
Not him. This dude. Watch.
last night.
I feel it. I can see that.
I feel that. I could see that. How can you make a sentence out of that? Nigga, that shit don't even go. Feeling and seeing, my nigga. That shit don't even make sense, my nigga. We didn't ask how he and the thing about we didn't ask him how he feel and see that. It's like, yo, just something like, yo, bro, what are you saying? It was for black people. Then this is the answer that he gave us. Why?
I can see that too, man, but...
And a lot of people are telling me that I sound like bitter or something. Like, I'm not a rapper, fool. I'm not tripping about not being on stage. I'm saying, like, oh, Jeezy performed, I think, last
That's dope.
night.
Yeah.
Did he?
That would have been nice if he would have been on stage.
If he would have.
Now, maybe the young legend had something to do, so he dipped.
Right. Because all the artists that did perform were up there.
Facts.
I respect it. Who was up there? I can't keep count.
There was a lot of people that went, but I think Jeezy was the only
person that didn't pop out? Or were you going to say he's the only Mexican that performed?
Both.
Did he perform? Was he supposed to perform?
He did perform, yeah.
He did
Oh, he
perform.
did?
Mhm.
And I didn't see him perform because I caught it late.
I saw the clip.
I saw...
I didn't even see that clip.
So this nigga didn't even see the whole thing. And he's just telling us how he feels. Nigga, if you feel a certain type of way, my nigga, go to therapy, my nigga. We don't give a fuck. I'm being honest. First of all, you didn't see the whole thing. Jeezy had a great performance. Great performance. That song that he did was amazing. The shit that he was spitting was amazing. He was lit up there. But at the end of the day, at least we could say, okay, he was up there. But at the end of the day, it was Juneteenth. That's like me saying again, let's go back to Cinco de Mayo. That's like me saying, like, yo, Cinco de Mayo is gives a representation for black people. And we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. He's like, yo, fool, it's for Mexicans. Why do you even care? Y'all look at me crazy. Like, yo, this nigga's wilding out here. He think he's supposed to control Cinco de Mayo. Nah, nigga. Doesn't work like that.
Picture of someone posting that he performed.
Do you think it had something to do with it being Juneteenth?
I don't understand. I thought Juneteenth was like on the 16th or something like that. It's on June 19th.
It was Juneteenth yesterday.
Yeah, it was Juneteenth. Facts.
I respect it.
Do you think that had something to do with it?
Had something to do with what? The fact that they threw the show that day? Or that there was no Mexicans on stage?
There you go. Do you think it was supposed to be like?
First of all, let me start off by saying congratulations to Kendrick Lamar and all of the wonderful individuals that
This is, you know, when the niggas are starting to hate, when the niggas starts congratulating.
performed last night.
Yo, you know a niggas about to hate when the niggas say congratulations. That's all I always tell niggas all the time. When the niggas say congratulations, he's about to give you some bad news, my nigga. Or he's about to hate on you, my nigga.
Off by saying congratulations to Kendrick Lamar and all of the wonderful individuals that performed last night.
Hell yeah, shut him up.
So I'm not trying to go racial with it, but I will say,
Oh, we're just picking each other brains apart.
although it was Juneteenth, and I believe that's in remembrance of the massacre. I don't want to be wrong, but is it in Tulsa or?
Nigga, what do you... Nigga, it's the reason why you're here in this country. It is the reason why you're here in this country. We don't want to say Black Independence Day because we say Black Independence Day, they're going to think the Caribbeans got this Independence Day. They're going to think the Haitians got the Independence Day. They're going to think certain Mexicans and Latinos got the Independence Day. I know there's Afro-Latinas and stuff, but at the end of the day, why niggas can't have shit for their own self? This is the shit I was telling y'all about. It's like, yo, sometimes, why can't black people just have some shit that's for them? Like my nigga. I used to go to the West Indian Festival every year. You know, to represent my cousins and stuff. I call the West Indians my cousins. Cause them niggas was on another slave ship. So them niggas is on another slave ship going somewhere else. But I know that day is for them. I know they get lit. I know they get drunk. They start dancing. They got the beautiful outfits because it's their day. I don't say, where's the black float? No, if there's a black float, oh, thank y'all. Thank you for even having something for us. But it's not about us. It's about them. President's Day. We don't be like, yo, where's all the African presidents and all the African fucking kings and queens like Mansa Musa? We don't be doing shit like that. It's like, it's American holiday. Let them niggas celebrate that shit. We get the day off, we ain't get paid for it. Nigga, you get paid to not work for Juneteenth. How the fuck you don't know that? Wasn't for us, you probably be in Mexico drinking water out of a pond, my nigga. Oh, jokes aside, you probably be in Mexico drinking water out of a pond, man. We wanted y'all to come over here. We wanted to have a better relationship because we thought, you know, and this is why I blame civil rights. I personally blame civil rights. All jokes aside. I blame civil rights because at the end of the day, we wanted y'all to come over here so we can stay on code. We all stay on code and all get equality. Y'all came over here with a different mindset. A different mindset.
Or in Selma?
I don't even know.
Or a place.
This nigga said Selma. He went from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Selma. Let's listen to this guy. He's a genius.
Picking each other's brains apart.
Although it was Juneteenth, and I believe that's in remembrance of the massacre. I don't want to be wrong, but is it in Tulsa or in Selma?
I don't even know.
Or a place over there? I could be wrong, and I hate to be wrong, but I know it's in remembrance of a massacre that took place, right? I'd like to say that the Mexican people have been persecuted in this wonderful land for a long, long, long time.
Nigga, y'all sold y'all land. there for $13 and some weed. That's why y'all in Mexico, y'all didn't have to sell Texas. Y'all sold that shit. Y'all nigga, y'all sold New York. Who told y'all niggas to sell New York? Y'all fucked it up for yourself and y'all still want sympathy. I don't get it. Y'all sell y'all shit. Y'all turn into winos. Y'all, we say, you know what black people say? We're so compassionate. You know what? We're going to fight for these motherfuckers to come over here, start a new life. We all stay in code with each other. We'll have more than anything. We will have a coalition. Once y'all got over there, coalition was gone. The coalition was gone. We bring Africans over here. We're going to start a coalition. This and that. Coalition is done. Latinos, bring a coalition. One country's a territory now, so they could come as they please. Coalition is done. Now we got 1 or 2 fucking holidays, and we can't have it for ourselves? Like, yo, how disingenuous y'all niggas is. This is why I say all the time. I said, yo, and I really mean this when I say this. I wish black people did not help the NAACP fight for y'all niggas to come over here. I wish y'all would have fought for yourselves to come over here. If it's really bad as y'all say it is, y'all needed to fight yourself to come over here. Not the way how y'all get over here easily because of us. I'm just being honest. I think it was a very bad idea. First of all, it cut off for everything that we were getting. This the shit with y'all. We were cool with that. But y'all brought a different mindset over here when y'all got over here. Yes, y'all had a different mindset. And white nationalist supremacy didn't help either, but that's another piece of the pie that didn't add up right. Yeah, white supremacy and racism and all this stuff happened. But when we want to celebrate all our ancestors and all the stuff that they did and been through and all the terrible, crazy shit that happens, you want to talk about your fucking problems. You got Cinco de Mayo to fucking drink it off. Then 9 out of 10 is on the fucking weekend. So you got more days. We got one good old day. Have a cookout. Eat some macaroni and cheese. Some barbecue chicken. If you like the white meat, you can have some of that white meat. Collard greens. Some of that pilaf rice. Nigga. That shit sounds good right now, talking about that food. It's just like, yo, every time it comes to us, y'all niggas is trying to take our shit, destroy our shit, or just trying to discredit us. Y'all been doing, nigga. This is why I say all the time, everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. And this is why, that's why the question that I said, nigga. Hold on one second, everybody. That's why the question that I say, does black give you the entryway to America in cultural resources? Like, my nigga, let's be honest. Out of all black American music and all black American, all the black American culture and stuff like that, what do other people have? What do America have? Because don't forget, black America created damn near 90 to 70% of what everybody does. We made everything lit. We innovated everything. else did other people do? And we're not talking about stolen inventions. We've been saying for probably 40 years, hip hop is black culture. All of a sudden, the 50th anniversary of hip hop, oh, Latinos had 50% and the Caribbeans had another percentage in it. Nigga, are you crazy? Y'all niggas was walking around with beanies with dreads. Long ass dreads, listening to Bob Marley and Peter Tesh. Shout out to Peter Tesh, that's my nigga too. I always thought he was better than Bob Marley. All jokes aside, if we want to talk reggae music. Y'all have reggae. It wasn't popping in the States yet, but that shit take time. That shit takes time. And we ain't talking about the real rude boys. We talking about the coons and the tethers that decimate the Jamaican culture. Because Jamaica has a culture. Jamaica has a dope culture. If anything, Jamaica should have their own day. I think America should have a day for the Jamaicans. Why not? We giving money out anyway to other countries. Why not give a holiday out for the Jamaicans? But they didn't have a hand in hip hop. No, they didn't. Ask the Shower Posse. They will never listen to monkey music or jungle music as the Jamaicans and the Latinos called it. They called it jungle music. DJ Herc had to forget all his culture and deal with black culture. Black culture from the South. South Carolina. A guy, we could call him the hardest working entertainer in the ever. Not in the world, but ever. James Brown. I thought he was from Georgia. He's from South Carolina. Where they were breakdancing already in the 30s. Where they had tapes with these people breakdancing. We had people tap dancing and doing all these moves and stuff and doing all these flips. Like, what's my man's name? Bojangles. Like, we had people already drawing on walls. Like cornbread. Where's the culture that they gave? We already had the stereos. Everybody already had a stereo in their house. We were already dressing fly. Now the Italians was trying to say, oh, they gave us our style. Only thing that the Italians ever gave us was a drive-by. Was a drive-by. That's the only thing that Italians ever gave us. Gang banging and gangsters and shit, we already had that. We was the one who really came up with the extorting. Because everybody wanted extra money because they were working hard. So you know what they did? They went to the bookies like Bumpy Johnson and Stephanie McClare. St. Clair. I'm sorry, Miss St. Clair. God rest your soul. And I don't even think she was American. Let me see where she was from. I'm going to look up where she was from. She was somewhere off of West Indian country. That's where she was from. She was Caribbean. My My grandfather was a little bit older than her. She died in the 1969. She died in 1969. She was a crime boss from the Caribbean islands. This lady right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, see? But people was already getting lit. People was already doing all of this stuff. Everybody was doing the mob stuff before. We could say you had hands in that, in the extorting and the crime life. But us being fly and stuff, we always been fly. Black Americans always been fly. We always been fly. Like, let's be honest. Like, why can't we be honest? Why can't we just say, well, you know what? Blacks was a blueprint, but Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans, or Dominicans and Jamaicans, or Cubans and Jamaicans, we help evolve it. Y'all talking about y'all the motherfucking creators of it. Real talk. Let me show y'all niggas what y'all was doing in the 80s. And y'all gonna be pissed off at me. Y'all gonna be pissed off with me. Oh yeah, you're gonna be pissed. But you know who took y'all shit? And y'all was not mad about it? The Italians. And it was called freestyle hits. This is what y'all was doing, man. Like, y'all was lit in the 80s. There you go. This is how it's in the 80s. Yo, that was y'all shit in the 80s, man. Y'all was lit in the 80s with the coke and the fucking mullets, with the Jerry curls. No, boom, boom. Yeah, the freestyle hit. Y'all gave the shit to the Italians. Now y'all want our shit. That's the shit that y'all was listening to in the 80s, bro. Y'all wasn't in no hip hop shit. There was a few of y'all, but y'all wasn't fucking with black people like that. Like, let's be honest. Like, the Italians stole y'all shit, nigga. Yo, nigga. The niggas took y'all shit. Y'all had freestyle hits. Y'all was killing it. I liked it. I always said that was Puerto Rican music right there. The freestyle hits, the Stevie B, was it the Dream Girl or Dream Girl, Dream Boy, that one. They Take Me in Your Arm. Yo, that was y'all shit, man. Y'all was on the Booger Sugar, but I'm sorry to do y'all niggas like that, but that's y'all shit. Like, you want me to lie? Y'all was lit off that. Like, come on. Now we gotta go to Burna Boy. Burna Boy, he talking about everything is African music. Then I seen another shit. They saying that black people got that style from Nigerians. Nigerians can't dress, nigga. What Nigerian you know could dress better than any? I don't even think a Nigerian could dress better than a homeless black person. Yo. Yo, real talk. I'm just being honest. Nigerians say a dress. They're not the best dancers. Like, yo, their dances ain't lit. The reason why anybody's doing the Tyler dance is because they see black people doing it. I didn't even know who the girl was. I was just seeing black people do it. I'm just being honest. It's her dance. We could say, yeah, you did that dance, but at the end of the day, black people made it lit for you. And this is why I say you think you're entitled. Like, put it this way. Without people thinking that you was black, niggas would have never listened to your music. Like that girl was in the MIA. The reason why niggas didn't even know who she was. But when niggas knew who she was, oh, this is African girl. She's Ethiopian. Oh, she's fly. Woo, 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 woo. Niggas thought she was black, so niggas was listening to her music. Niggas was supporting her music. Like, don't get me wrong. I think personally, white people support more than black people. But with whose influence? With whose influence? With black influence. Because everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody wants to be the nigga. Why you think Drake took a major hit? This nigga put out a song with Sexy Red. Niggas don't even know the name of that fucking song. Nobody knows the name of that song. And you know why? Because niggas ain't fucking with it. Black people are not fucking with it. So if black people don't fuck with it, who influences the culture? Who influences the music? Black people. So if black people ain't fucking with it, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I ain't listening to it. They're not gonna fuck with it. Like, put it this way. Lil Peep. He probably makes great music, but niggas never really heard of him like that. He was like an underground, like... So, back in the day, there was underground music, especially in New York. You could get... I used to go to those type of, like, black markets, underground places, where you could get, like, basically anything. Anything. If you're looking for some stuff that you cannot find in the store, you're finding in that... You're finding it on the black market easily. If you're looking for a delicacy, for food, or an animal, you can find it there. And this was like, I could talk about it now because it's been like probably 15, 20 years. Yeah, just about 15, 20 years. I know it's over 15 years. The place was lit. But only certain people would go there. Like you see everybody there. Even like you see some Hollywood niggas there, but now there's phones. So now the shit probably got busted. Nigga, shit got GPS on it. Everything. Everything. You looking for a gun? Or a special type of gun or something? You'll find it there. Yeah, you find anything. That's what black markets is. Nigga, y'all was finding even... Yo, nigga, there was even police officers in there looking for illegal shit. Real talk. They were crooked, yeah. Them niggas was crooked. You know what one more police officer said to me? No hard feelings, sir. No hard feelings. You know why? Because he took my weed. He took the weed. Not just a little bit of weed. He took a pound from me. Me and my buddy went half on it. Took it. Glad I don't send your fucking ass to Rankers. That's what he said. I was in New York. This motherfucker. Piece of shit ass motherfucking pig. I was heated. But I wasn't in jail. So I had to tell him like, yo, man, nigga, cops took that shit. No, you trying... Nigga, do I look like I'm lying? Fuck, what we gonna do? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, you know... Hold on. Oh, these niggas is crazy. Yo, these niggas be wildin' out here. Nah, some shit happened in San Jose, California. Yo, y'all California peoples is nuts, man. Like, yo, y'all whole lingo is crazy. Like, you want to hear something crazy? There was this guy. I seen him on, I think it was off a show on YouTube. It was like where everybody was like cameraing up. Niggas was talking about white people saying the word nigga. There was this white dude from Boston. I guess he was a blood saying the word. Let me ask y'all a question too. Why y'all like to be in black gangs, man? That shit is crazy. That shit blows my mind. Y'all don't like black people, but y'all like to be in black gangs and shit. That shit always blow my mind. And then Crips and Bloods is a black gang because it started from Black Panther Party. You know? Without the Black Panther Party, there wouldn't be no Crips and Bloods. I'm just being honest. Let me see. This guy. This is one of the co-founders of Crips. Stanley Tuki Williams. I'm not no Crip or no Blood, nor no supporter, none of that. But I read his book while he was in jail. He went to jail. He killed like 3 people. I didn't get that far. I was almost done with it. Then something happened. But he started the Crips. Him and another something Washington. I forgot the man's name. And he killed somebody. They say he killed 3 people. And he was like, he don't remember killing them because he was on drugs. And this is why, what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the most hated people in California, is because he killed Stanley Tuki Williams. You know, so that's why a lot of black people don't like him. You might have some people who work out. It's like, oh, yo, he's my idol. Woo, 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 woo. Niggas don't like him. Because this guy, Stanley Tuki Williams, was about to stop California violence. That's how much power he has. There's only certain people that have that type of power. You know, so it's just, it is what it is, man. And also, was just a question I was asking everybody. Don't mind me. Sometimes I just ask like questions that just pops in my mind. I just never got that. Like, why would anybody want to be in a black ring if y'all don't even like black people? Like, don't get me wrong. A lot of people don't like black people. Hold on a second. But yeah, man, it's just like, let's be honest. We see a lot of this bullshit that goes on. And the reason why I call it bullshit. Let me ask you a question. Because it's the same thing that's going on in America, and I don't think anybody sees it. So women are starting to get mad at transgenders and transsexual because they identify as a woman. So on their driver's license and other shit, they put female. But they get offended because they're biological women. And they're like, oh, they're not real women and stuff like that. But they're saying, yo, they are real women. See, they got tits and a pussy. They cut off their dick and have a pussy now. They got a surgically pussy now. Got long hair. They walk like a woman. They do feminine things. The only thing they can't have is a baby and periods. And the reason why I brought this up, so if Americans don't like this, why would you think black Americans would like people from Caribbean islands, African countries, people from just all over the world that look black, say that they're black Americans and have no black lineage at all, no FBA lineage at all? Like, why don't anybody stick up for our causes? I don't remember anybody ever like that was it George Floyd causes. Nigga, that was just a come up. Niggas was food out here. And that was given a reason. That was given a thing. That was given a reason for niggas to steal, and shit on fire. Like, that nigga died in vain. All that nigga got is a statue. Does this nigga have any laws? No. Can they do it again? Yes. Can they beat the case? Absolutely. Yo, this shit been going along for so long. It's just niggas just be forgetting that shit like this always happens, man. Like, this shit been happening for... This shit been happening along ever since post-slavery. The same thing. But these niggas don't know because they were in their country with their own people seeing their people. We were in this country basically dealing with them. Dealing with white Americans that are English, German, French descent. When the Irish came over here, what made it easier for them, they identified as white. Changed their accents. They didn't have the Irish dialect anymore. They had a white dialect. Look at JFK. Most people forget that John F. Kennedy was an Irishman. He was fucking around with the mob. Ronald Reagan, he was an Irishman. Oh, was it Teddy Roosevelt? It was one of those white motherfuckers. They were Irishmen. And there's nothing wrong with Irishmen, but at the end of the day, it's saying they can identify as a white man and just get away with it. It's like, oh yeah, I'm white. Get home, start talking in their dialect and everything. They're playing the game. And we gotta say this, they're playing the game. They played the game. Jews do it. They play the game. All these people play the game. But when there's a crisis, all they gotta do is throw on that little small hat. Another motherfucker can show his red hair and show who his grandmama is or his great grandmama is, and she got the dialect. You be like, oh Lord, I did not know this man was an Irishman. Cause Americans used to talk crazy about the Irish people. You know, some fought out of out of that shit. Like look at Whitey Bulger. He was a fucking rat. He was the lowest of the lowest. That's why, let me tell you something. I think that's why it was Irish people and Italians always had a bad relationship was because of Whitey Bulger. All jokes aside, in Massachusetts, I think so. Whitey Bulger was snitching on people. He got what's this dude? I think his name was Haley. I personally think he got him locked up. I think Whitey Bulger got that nigga locked up. That nigga was the king. King, or we could say mob boss of Charlestown, Mass. Was it Charlestown or Somerville? It was one of those places. He was lit. And salute to him. I think he's out of jail. Let me see, man. I'm gonna look this up. I think his name was Paul Haley, was it? And like I said, some of them don't be fucking with black people, but at the end of the day, some you just have to show respect to just, it's just a respect thing. Yeah, Wally Bulger did niggas dirty, man. That nigga did. You know, damn. See, he sent this nigga to jail. Yo, Whitey Bulger just sent niggas to jail. Yo, lied on niggas. He was a real true piece of shit, man. And like niggas like this, oh yeah, I'm like Whitey, yeah, you say that shit, nigga. You be Whitey Bulger. Look how that nigga's done. They left that nigga, yo, they left him fucked up. They left Whitey Bulger fucked up. You know? And that's the thing, man. He could code switch. Yeah, that nigga could code switch, man. You know? I think his name was John Haley, was it? There was a nigga in Boston. Yeah, Whitey Bulger's a piece of shit, man. You know, and it was bad, man. It's just, you'd be surprised, man. It's just, if you know how many bosses was in like the eastern area and stuff like that, and like yo, they were out there in Las Vegas hard too, man. You know. Let me see, man. Like there was a lot of bosses and like the thing about it at certain times, like in the 50s and 60s, a lot of black people couldn't go to these certain places. Yeah, real talk. A lot of these people couldn't go into these places in Boston, and the reason why is just they didn't like black people. The Irish, the Italians, yeah, they had to fancy you or Smith. They had to fancy you a little bit, man. To let you even like, you know, be near each other. You'd be surprised, man. Hold on 1 second. I'll see if I can find this dude. Is it Neely or Haley? Who one of these people? Yeah, these bosses is yo. I don't know if he was Italian or I don't know if he was Irish. I think he was like, I'm gonna put Charlestown, Massachusetts. Have I met any mob bosses? Yes, I did. I went out with his. I think I went out with. I went out with a mob boss's daughter before. He was a good guy. I'm gonna tell you that. Real talk. He was a good guy. You know, and like he was really real good guy, man. I can never say anything bad about him. That's how good of a guy he was. You know. Hold on. Change this. You know, like personally to me, I don't know not. Personally to me, I don't know that much about the mob, cause like the stuff that I do know is everything secret. It's mostly about extorting and all this other cool shit and stuff like that. Like I think extortion is dope. You know, the government extorts us all the time. You know, what you think tax breaks is? You do this for me, you get a tax break. The fuck? I'll give you a tax break. You don't. You only have to give this much back. That's it. You know. But I always tell people that don't do crime if you can't do the time. And that's where we're gonna leave it with that. Just talking about the Irish. But the reason why I said the Irish, cause let's have to, like I said, they stay on code. The reason why the coalitions, like the white coalition, works for most parts is that they stay in code. Oh, you got to. Oh, you doing this, this, and that. All right, cool. You keep doing that, and this, and you stay on this field. We cool with that. We ain't gonna bother you. We ain't gonna fuck with you or nothing like that. We let you do what you do. You know, like if you ever notice, don't you ever see a lot of Irish cops? Don't you see a lot of Irish politicians? A lot of Irish mayors and like certain mayors and senates and shit like that. Like the reason how I knew is because I always talk about this dude Chuck Turner. Chuck Turner used to have his feet on the niggas' necks. Personally, I think he's the reason why these niggas got caught up in a RICO. I wouldn't want to say a RICO case, but it was kind of like nigga was doing tax frauds and shit, or some type of frauds that niggas was getting time for. None of them niggas got time except him, basically. There was probably one or two, but it was mostly him that went to jail. He did like 3 years. 2 to 3 years. And this nigga, he only took $1,000 to get a liquor's license. For somebody to get a liquor's license. And the nigga was an informant. And what did I just tell you? These niggas be a detective, police, they're law enforcement. There are a lot of Irish law enforcements in Boston. There's a lot of Irish politicians in Boston. You don't think these niggas stay on code? Oh, yo, they doing this, and that. Yo, just keep heads up. Nigga, it's about to be a search down. Oh, thanks, Polly. Somebody want me to send them the link. Give me a second, everybody. Did I send the link to somebody else? But yeah, You gotta understand, like, they always been out here. They always stayed on code. So that's the difference. But everybody stays in their lane. Everybody's making money. You know? That's the difference. The reason why right now there's a problem because it's this Israel and this Ukraine shit that's going on, and everybody's playing different fields. Like, niggas didn't really give a fuck back in the days about Democrats and Republicans. You know? It's just as long as niggas stay on code, we can work together. Niggas started falling apart after Obama became a president. Cause he wasn't looked at as one of them. Yes, the nigga was a half breed. He was a half white man, but he wasn't a full white man, so they couldn't respect him for the way they really can't respect him. Cause you really didn't see a nigga really shut down the fucking city hall, nigga. This nigga shut down city hall in 51 states, 50 to 51 states. And this nigga, he said, like, yo, I ain't playing. Y'all gonna keep on playing with these bills and just declining everything so I can't get nothing done? All right. Nobody ain't getting paid. When he started fucking with the money, that's when all the bullshit started. They didn't do that to Trump and all these other people and the George Bush. See how fast he got that, that war, signed that war thing with Afghanistan so fast? He didn't have that problem. Obama didn't have that problem. Obama had that problem where he's like, yo, niggas didn't want to respect him. He was a half-breed, so he could... What's different about Obama, that's the thing. Obama's strong point is that he had the black votes. He could get shit done mostly with black votes. He could talk all this Martin Luther King bullshit and Malcolm X bullshit, but he doesn't understand that shit. He personally doesn't understand. He's a tether. Obama's a tether. He didn't even want to be African. That nigga changed his name to Barry. Real time. Nigga's name was Barry at one time. There was a movie with Obama called Barry. Y'all think I'm lying. I know y'all niggas think I'm lying. That nigga Obama changed his name to Barry. And this is the type of nigga that cosplays to being FBA. Niggas are saying that, oh, he's the first black president. Hold on one second. They saying that this nigga's the first black president. He had no black lineages in him. He only got East African lineage and the white lady. His mama. I don't know the white lady name, but... You know, it just... And the thing about... You want to hear something crazy? I think Barack used Michelle. Because Michelle understands the culture more than Obama does. Yeah. She understands black culture more than Obama. Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah, his mother was a white lady. Jesus Christ. Give me a second. This lady, she was different. But but I'm saying to say this. Hold on, somebody text me. So I'm saying to say this. His mother, you know, it was a weird situation. And the reason why I say it was a weird situation is because I'm saying to say this. It's just a bad situation because at the end of the day, I feel like with Michelle, she was she was like I say, what's the word? Give me a second. I'm trying to find the word what I'm talking about. Got my cousin texting me right now. I'm streaming right now. Michelle Obama was the entry to black culture, the black resources of black culture. Obama didn't understand that. Just like what's his name, Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick had to learn about black culture. He had to learn about this stuff. He chose his black side before over his white side. And I know everybody's like, yeah, no, but he's still half white. But he chose his. This is what people don't understand. When you're fucking with when you have two sides, when you're biracial, you have to choose one of those sides. You can't have both of them sides. It's impossible. It's impossible. Because one side might pull you this way, one side might pull you that way. One of those sides is gonna denounce you. Because you're doing more for the other. You can never do a 50% for each other. Kamala Harris didn't choose no sides. Well, she kind of chose her Indian side. And the reason why I say she chose her Indian side, because she put a lot of niggas in jail. And a lot of Indian people don't like black people. Real talk. They don't like them or Arabs. But Arabs don't like black people either, so. Real talk. I don't think Arabs like black people either. You know? And I'm not being hateful. I'm just being honest. I'm just being personally honest. They say that shit themselves. You know? I say that shit. It's true. It's true. It's a lot of them don't like us. And that's the crazy side. I would have thought Kamala Harris would have chose her her Jamaican, her West Indian side. She didn't even choose that side. You know? She chose like, yo, how can I come up? Oh yeah, I could cosplay being these motherfuckers. And that's the type of tribalism we were talking about. The cultural things that's what I'm talking about. If you don't understand the culture, you're gonna lose. Like Kamala Harris don't have the black. She's losing black votes, and the reason why she's losing black votes because she don't understand it. Then you got this Pierre lady who's the spokesperson for the president. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She don't know nothing about black people. She's there. She's trying to defend. She's so much on the defense side where she can't even defend Joe Biden no more. She's just sounding like the Republicans now. The way how the Republicans is complaining now, the Democrats is complaining the same way about Republicans talking shit about them. It's just, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's been like that for a very, very long time. You know, they always, those type of people always fucked up towards us. You know, like, you want to hear something crazy? Bob Marley could have his black side, but he's a biologically white man. Just hear me out. The reason why I say that, his father's black. I mean, his father's white. His father's a British militant. Yes, he's a British militant man, and you are what your father is. That's what's in the Bible, you know. Like, you don't have to agree with me, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that's what he is. So can Jamaica really claim Bob Marley, or can the UK claim Bob Marley? Say that's British culture. That what Bob Marley's doing. I think that's why Bob Marley did music for everybody. He didn't even do it for his own people. I think he did it for everybody. You know. That's how you kind of look. That's why I always say, yo, Peter's Test. He did real reggae. You know. I think that's why people appreciate Peter Tesh a little bit more. And this is just my opinion. I'm not saying this is. I'm not Jamaican, so I'm not really qualified to say anything. The only thing I could do is give my opinion. You know? If anything, you gotta ask my boy Wiz Mason. Wiz Mason's Jamaican. His shit will be more valid than I'm saying. I'm just saying, I think Peter Tesh is the greatest reggae singer of all time. Then I'll choose Yellow Man over Bob Marley. I'm sorry. Niggas think I'm trolling right now. Yo, you just gotta look at the picture. I think Yellow Man did more reggae than Bob Marley. Bob Marley is Drake of reggae music. Bob Marley got hits for days. But I don't think the culture accepts Bob Marley like that. I think they accept Ziggy and Kimani Marley more than Bob Marley because Kimani is reggae. I think he's reggae culture. And I think it's because that's how he was raised. Yeah, you could say, yeah, he got Bob Marley influence and stuff. But no, he does stuff for Jamaica. Yes. Kimani does stuff for Jamaica. He doesn't do stuff for the world. Yeah, it's probably universal, but it's Jamaica first. I always put it this way. I always thought Damon, Ziggy, Kimani, Marley was better than their father. Thanks to his father, but I think people overshadowed Damon, Kimani, and Ziggy Marley over Bob Marley because he was universally out there. But to Jamaica, I think Damon, Kimani, and Ziggy Marley is I think they're more important than Bob Marley. Yeah, they have the Zion, the King of Judah thing that's going on, but that's Jamaica's. That's basically the property of Jamaica. We'll just say that it's property of Jamaica. You know, and it's just like you can't cosplay that. You can't give entry to that. Like Bob Marley was raised a Jamaican man, but I think he lost his culture when he went to America. Ziggy, Damon, all of them didn't lose their culture when they came here. They go back to Jamaica and they know they won't fall out of place. I feel like Bob Marley fell out of place because he was trying to bring everybody together, and that's how sometimes you fall out of place. You know, it's just like I think so. We're gonna talk Damon. Damon Marley is so super dope, and the reason why I say he's super dope because he can play on hip hop music. But his shit still comes out as reggae. That shit that he did with was it Nas? Nigga, that shit blew my motherfucking mind. And now we gotta say, now since we're talking about Jamaica, what about Christopher Wallace? That was a rude boy right there. That was a Jamaican man, but he was cosplaying being black man. He was black culture. That's black culture he was playing. He wasn't doing Jamaican culture. And I think that's why he was tapped in. because he was black culture. He was FBA culture, man. You know, I think if he was older and still alive, he would have had dreads and would have did his Jamaican thing like Busta Rhymes is doing. I don't think he would have like tried to sell black people out like Busta Rhymes did. He would have told the truth, like, yo, that shit's black culture. You know, I say, yo, I give thanks to black culture because at the end of the day, I could have been in jail or dead. You know. I think Biggie would have did that, you know. I think, you know, I'm not saying that he would have did that. I'm just guessing. It's just that's just how Biggie was. Biggie hung around black people. He probably hung around some Jamaicans and some Trinidadians and some shit like that, but he was mostly around black people, you know. And around Diddy, you know. Diddy's going through the same shit that he's going through. But Diddy always been a slick nigga anyways. Diddy always been like a shiesty nigga. What's that place he's from? Get Money, this place in New York. Them niggas is shady. They ain't worse than the Brownsville. But they're closed, man. Them niggas will stab you in the fucking back. While, you know, take that, or bringing you to a party like, yo, you know, just dancing, you know, like, yo, that's a cool ass nigga. Then back, stab you in the side, backstab a man. But Diddy always been like that. But Diddy, put it this way, I don't know why niggas is blaming Diddy now. Diddy been doing this for years. We already knew this. It's just nothing new. You know, Diddy was a grimy nigga. Look who his father was. His father hung out with, what was it, Frank Lucas or Bumpy Johnson? Yeah. Diddy's family has gangster history. You know? They really just say this nigga is an American rapper. Jesus Christ. I would have said a producer or something. But, you know, I don't think, Frank Lucas, you know, his father was associated with Frank Lucas, you know. Frank Lucas was a slime ball too, you know. He was a slime ball, you know. I don't think it's that bad, you know. He been doing this shit for years, you know. Hold on, Quincy Brown. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, it's just Diddy knows the culture. That's the only thing that's really messed up about it. That Diddy knows the culture. Diddy, yes, manipulated the culture, yes. But Diddy has given a lot to the culture. Diddy had made people rich while, you know, lowballing niggas. You know? Like, we can't... Put it this way. I'm going to be honest. And y'all probably heard me talk about Diddy and stuff. I was going to do an update on this, but... I think Cassie was doing what she liked. She thought it was a come up because she didn't have to pay for anything. She was 19. A girl gonna be like, yo, and he can't groom her. She's old enough. She's an adult. The girl's an adult. We can't think that she's like 13, 14. We can't put her in the eyes of a 13, 14-year-old girl. At the time, she was an adult. You know? Both of them niggas was beating up on each other like they were Ike and Tina. Because I heard stories about Tina Turner beating up on Ike. But niggas are going to be like, whoa, you know, he has done worse to her. No, it doesn't matter. Domestic violence is domestic violence, my nigga. I think both of them were basically beating up on each other. Both of them niggas was putting hands on each other. both of them niggas was putting hands on each other. Like, we gonna lie and say, oh, these niggas wasn't doing that shit. Them niggas was just, you know, they were just chilling, you know. It was a fallout. No, nigga, when drugs is involved, man, there's gonna be violence. There's gonna be theft. There's gonna be violence. There's gonna be a little bit of everything. You know? It always been like that. There's always gonna be that. Always gonna be that. But only thing we can say is this. She got her money. Now she needs to leave this shit alone. I think she should have just left the shit alone. But she's trying to get money up. Nah, nigga, I think she wanted to do the little freak offs too. Cause like, come on, let's be honest. We're not gonna act like she wasn't having fun. Especially when drugs is involved and she's getting her freak on. Hold on one second. Alright. But yeah. It's like, yo, we can't be acting like, yo, these niggas don't know what they doing. We know what they were doing. We know that, you know, there was drugs involved. But the thing about, you gotta understand, she's not part of the culture. Let me tell you something. When people think of rap, hip hop, all this other stuff, niggas think of come ups. Like, yo, you want to hear something crazy? I think Donald Glover was using rap hip hop for a come up. I don't think he really, and he's a great singer, he's a great rapper, but I think he was using it as a come up. And the reason why I say that is I think he got more noticeable or notable when he started rapping and singing. Yeah. He just got noticeable then. That's what, oh yeah, this nigga from 30 Rock. Nigga was 30 Rock. Niggas went to go watch 30 Rock. I bet you black people know what 30 Rock is because of Donald Glover. Donald Glover don't really give a fuck. That nigga's a borderline atheist. So you know most niggas who's atheists, they're capitalists. They got a capitalistic mind, you know? I'm not saying it's him, but there's a big percentage that it is true. Like, the nigga don't, but the thing about it, one thing I can say about him, he stays true to himself. He don't talk about gangster shit. He don't talk about shooting niggas up and stuff like that. He talk about cool, nerdy, weird shit. That's fly sometimes. That shit be fly. Like that shit Bonfire, that shit is dope. Yo, that shit is dope. You know? Like, you gotta give it up for it because it's different. He's different. Fucking Tyler, the Creator's different. You know? All that shit is we can't get mad about that. Hold on. Okay. But, and like, I'm gonna say more now. So I'm gonna tell you why we started talking about that. The reason why I talked about that is Diddy's a part of the culture, but Diddy's a part of a different FBA culture. There's FBA culture and there's boule culture. Diddy's a part of the boule cultures. There is a such thing. You know, you got Martin Luther King that was a boule, a Freemason, or whatever you want to call him. You know, there's damn, you got a few. You got Clarence, he's a boule. But there's two different. There's Republican boulets and there's Democrat boulets. You know, those niggas who are Democrats, they kind of try to help us, but they're helping us. They're helping us for their own benefits. You know, and a nigga who's a Republican boulet, they'll just tell you straight up, yo, nigga, I'm doing this for me. I don't gotta explain shit to you. You know, they believe in Republican point of views, and like yo, I tell you all the time, all those shits don't make sense. All those point of views don't make sense. All jokes aside, all that shit. It's just, it's sad, man. You know, because at the end of the day, I don't think any of them means any well for their own beings. I mean, for their own people. I think the person who mean well for their own people is probably Tariq Nasheed, Jason Black, kinda sorta Dr. Umar. To a certain extent, Dr. Umar, because Dr. Umar, he want to keep shit lineal. And you respect it. I respect it. I personally respect it big time because Dr. Umar, he didn't have to do all the shit that he's doing and stuff, trying to build schools and stuff like that. But he's just trying to do it for everybody, every black person. That shit doesn't work. I'm just being honest. That shit, it ain't gonna work. And the reason why it's not gonna work, because niggas is tribalistic. And we thinking we're trying to stay on code with everybody, but there's so many codes that everybody's are in code with. Everybody's in cahoots with everybody. It's like fucking power. I'm cool with this nigga, but I don't like this nigga, but I do got some type of alliance with him against that nigga. But my peoples is cool with that nigga. So everybody's getting money from each other on some like sneaky shit. Instead of like, yo, you know what? Let's all make money together. That's Dr. Umar shit. I understand, what's his name? Tariq Nasheed, where he's coming from, where he's like, you know what? Let's make our money first. Then after that, we can help our diaspora brothers and sisters. Because we have the money and we have the funding, and we have things to back it up with. We got money. Oh, and we got people in office. Okay, cool. And I personally this is what I would personally do. If I was in the streets, I have a nigga who want to go to college. Oh, you want to go to college? Oh, you want to go to college for? Oh, I want to be a lawyer. Oh, you want to be a lawyer? Boom, 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 boom. Nigga, I'll pay for this nigga to go to college to be a lawyer. You know why? Because if I ever get in trouble, this nigga will let me out. This nigga will help me out. I wouldn't have to pay for nothing. You know? Oh, this niggas want to be a politician? Oh, yeah, boom, 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 boom. Yo, I've been doing this. How would I get over? So, you know, this nigga knows all the tricks and steps to shit. Oh, yo, he'll give me a heads up when there's a red flag on your shit. You know, it's crazy. Then also, everybody's hating everybody. One thing I could say, and everybody's looking for a white savior. I don't know why. I think I called it the Jesus Christ syndrome. The Jesus Christ syndrome. Because if we look at the picture of the white Jesus, everybody's like, oh my God, that's the real Jesus right there. God always say, oh, pray to God and pray to Jesus. You know? So we get this mindset, oh, like, oh, yo, I swear, this white man's gonna save us. This white man's gonna help us. You know? And the white guy that you think is gonna help you is the worst white man right there. It's the other white man it's crazy. Like, yeah, we're supposed to depend on ourselves, but I think with reparations, and this is why it's always gonna be hard for black people to get reparations. Cause everybody. This is what everybody gets the idea of. We're begging for reparations. No, you're owing us, basically us that you were supposed to pay. The nigga has kids. That was gonna supposed to help his kids. So that nigga that means you need to pay him. It's like you accidentally kill somebody's son. Don't mean you don't have to pay the kid. No, you're gonna pay his family. Nigga, we don't give a fuck who his family is. The nigga who took care of him. That's what you think. It's not, oh, well, his family's no. The family that is here right now wants his shit. My grandfather, my great grandparents, my family didn't fight for all this shit for no reason. My family didn't do all this shit for no reason. You said that you was gonna give him 40 acres in the moon. You know, now the money went up. That's not enough. 40 acres in the mule is not enough. So, I want more now. What? What do you mean more? Nigga, I want more. I want more stuff now. I want stuff now. I want the equal amount what it would have been back in the days. And not everybody's gonna get it because not everybody's FBA, but we don't need motherfuckers trying to stop us from getting it because y'all jealous. Like, I think, like, personally, certain people from other nationalities or certain ethnicities are jealous. They're jealous that, you know, money is owed to a person. Let me tell you something. It's like, if you and your buddy played some numbers and your buddy won money, you're not going to be happy for him because you want you to win. You know? But at the end of the day, because that's your friend, morally and ethically, you're happy for your friend. But in this era, it's like, oh, I don't want you to get it because at the end of the day, it's going to crumble America. No, it's not going to crumble America. Look how much money Americans are sending out to other people. Look at all the shit that America's giving to its people, to other countries, to help fix other countries, to help bomb other countries, to uplift other countries. America was about to get money to fucking Africa. No. America gave money to Ukraine. America gave money to Israel. What the fuck are we missing? I thought we were in debt. Like, I don't get it. And this is why I think ethically we should be understood. I feel like if you're not FBA, you should put other. So they can ethically get your nationality right. Real talk. Hold on 1 second. But again, and everybody, I wrote that we're on a 2.5 hour mark. Doing good, everybody. 2.5 hours. Yee. But to go back to what I was saying, I feel like just so we can get all this shit right so we can figure out how how this money is gonna be figure out right. How this money is gonna be figured out or be delineated right or properly. You know, because I don't think this money is gonna be put in properly with so many people talking or so many people got something to say. It's just not gonna work. You know. And I'm not saying that all, people shouldn't have a point of view. But if your shit's all fucked up and you came over there because you needed help, you're disqualified. We don't need to hear how you feel about black Americans. And this is where, what's his name? Myron got fucked up in the, or Muru, because whatever his... See how, let me ask y'all a question. This is what I'm talking about. How Myron Gaines try to code switch. This is what I mean by code switching. Hold on one second, everyone. This is what I mean by code switching. When you code switch, you can play who you want to be. Look at how Myron just code switched from being an Arab to like damn near border white. And this is why I said about FBA people. Yo, this is the type of people you want defending you? I don't think so, buddy. You're not gonna defend me. Give me a second. Hold on one second. There you go. I gotta do something real fast. I gotta look at some numbers. So if y'all don't know, your buddy Orochi does reaction videos to adult films. So you can find me on Pornhub too. So if you want to find me on Pornhub, definitely do and send some donations. And oh yeah, also subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pornhub, Kick, Twitch, X, and also sending a donation to my Cash App to feed the program or even help the program. Whatever I say per se, help the program, because you do help. Your donations do help. So if you do have a chance, do send in a donation just to say you appreciate our good, entertainment. And leave a live chat too. Also leave stuff in the chat, but give me a second. Oh, okay, this is not doing that bad, not too bad. Oh yeah, not too bad. All right, but yeah. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, I just personally feel that until we get this shit corrected and fixed, yes, this shit needs to be fixed. Like we shouldn't be adding on with other people saying, "Oh yeah, we all won." Nah, nigga. Me, I delineated myself from Africans. I didn't want to, but I knew I had to if I wanted to move up. Hold on. Oh, niggas is disrespectful. Niggas is saying Donald Trump is gonna pick Kermit the Frog. Niggas say Donald Trump is gonna pick Kermit the Frog for vice president. Niggas is foul. Yeah. Yo, why y'all niggas are so disrespectful? This is why I say, like, yo, these niggas is never gonna get it right. It was better back in, like, before Obama came in here. The thing about it, let me tell you what it is. White people don't want a black savior. That's why it's so hard for a white person to say Jesus Christ was black. They rather say the niggas in Middle Eastern or an Arab. But to go back to what we were saying, this is what I'm gonna say. You don't want niggas like Myron defending us. This nigga got a whole white name, Myron Gaines. That's a white boy name. That's a white boy name. Cause this nigga's name is like Amuru Aladdin or some shit like that. You know? The nigga got an Arab name. You know, and this is also I'm gonna say too. We could say, oh yeah, Tariq got an Arab name. No, the nigga don't got. Tariq is a black name. How many Tariq Arabs you know? How many Tariq Arabs you know? Personally, I think black people should have Hebrew names. That's why I gave my son a Hebrew name. My daughter got an African name, but nigga, close enough. Yeah, but Tariq got a African name or a black name. And the thing about it, this is where you can understand. At the time where Tariq changed his name, the nigga was pro-black. He was borderline Pan-African. You know? And this is what niggas was doing in the 90s. So he was picking up with his own culture. So we can't say, oh, well, this nigga got an African name. He got a fucking tether name. No. We cannot do that. And the reason why we cannot do that because this is what niggas was doing in the 90s and the 80s. Niggas was trying to bring black and African coalition. The same shit that black peoples is doing with the Mexicans in California, and them nigga and the Mexican is really not on 100%. They're just basically using black people for their culture and all, for resources and benefits. Real talk, that's all they're doing. They're using them for the benefits. First of all, they're not using Mexican music. They're not doing Mexican music. They're not using Mexican culture. There's no Mexican influence in nothing that they do. Everything is black. They're not rapping in Spanish or Mexican, wherever their dialect is. Cause I don't want to disrespect their dialect, so I just have to. Cause nigga, I don't know if they really speak Spanish. I don't, cause niggas got so many type of dialects of Spanish. I don't want to say the wrong thing, cause I don't like to offend anybody. Well, yes, I do, but at least we need to give them that type of respect. You know? But you're not black, man. I don't even consider Eastern Africans black. And I'm just being personally honest. I don't think they're black because I think they're a different type of bloodline tree type of status. You know? They're from a different bloodline. We're probably from the same tree but different bloodline. Or if I'm saying it right, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but there's a difference. There is similarities, but there's a difference. You know? Not everybody that looks like you is you. You know? It always been like that. But right now, like I said, I think the smartest idea is black FBA. The FBA, Foundational Black Americans, delineate from everybody. Is you're not, and you have to tell them you're not part of the culture. This is FBA culture. You gotta have to start stamping shit now. And we have to put out documentary and facts and shit like that. Yes. This is why you got the Hebrew Israelites. This is why you got Tariq Nasheed. This is why you got Jack Black. This is why you had Dr. Umar Johnson. This is why you have these type of people. You got Star Terrain. You have what's his name? FBJ. You have Florida Boy J. You know, you have these people. You know, it's time now. It's time. Keep the culture. Separate all your culture from everybody else. If you want to use it, yeah, it's black culture. He's using black culture. You get every penny and dime from everybody. And they might call you, oh, cheap. Oh, you don't have to do that. Oh, why you trying to be a colonizer? Or you trying to take credit for every, or you're trying to be entitled to every, yeah, nigga, it's our culture. Why wouldn't I get credit for anything, everything? If somebody gives you $100, don't you want the whole $100? You know, it's time for FBA to take credit. And it might be petty to everybody, but so what? Until people start respecting us, this is what we doing. Every braid, every dread, every weed, everything that we influence, everything, that's ours. This guy did it. That's FBA. He's FBA. Oh, we did that. We're FBA. You know, that's what we're going to have to do. Because at the end of the day, I do believe this. Saying that you're black does give you entry to America and the culture of resources. This is why we talked about all of this today. This is why we brought all this stuff up. This is why Africans, West Indians, Haitians, certain Latinos, they say, yo, I'm black too. The reason why they say that because they want entry to those privileges. Look at Burna Boy. You think Burna Boy said, oh, I'm Nigerian, I'm doing Nigerian music? No, nigga, he said I'm doing black culture. You think Tyler said, oh, I'm doing South African music? No, she said I'm doing black music. Oh, I'm black. I've been listening to hip hop for blah, blah, blah. You think Drake said, oh, yeah, I'm a Canadian Jew? No, that nigga said I'm black. My father's from Memphis. He pimped out his own motherfucking father. Just so he could get accreditation. That's all. Entry to saying you're black is only accreditation. It just gives you accreditation to use our art. To use all the privileges that you get in America. Why you think they make these type of rules with these funny words and shit that most niggas don't understand? Affirmative action. A white person could get affirmative action. A white person could be a fucking midget or a small person. I don't know what they call it. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is called. I just remember it was midget or dwarf. They could say that and get affirmative action. A white man could be in a fucking wheelchair and get affirmative action. A Chinese lady can get a Chinese lady could have a missing pinky and get affirmative action. This shit makes it possible. The entry of being black. These funny words. Because at the end of the day, the United States of America do not respect FBA. Black lineage. The black lineage. So people who are brought here from Africa and people who are already here, they do not respect them. It's been like that for years. This is nothing new. Why you think they call us niggas and Negroes and Afro-American and shit like that? They don't think that shit's insulting. Like, let's be honest. We don't think that shit's insulting. You calling Afro-American because we have afros? Because we have coil hair? Like, don't get me wrong. I love my hair. But you got to understand. I don't want you to be judging me, because I got coil hair. I got nice hair. Or I got rough hair. Like, FBA people are so unique because we come in all shapes and shades and color. We've been like that since Africa. That's what made us different from Africans. We came in so many shapes and colors. We have these beautiful colors where we brighten up. We don't burn. Most of us don't burn. You might get a very few percentage of people that burn. But we brighten. The sun brightens us up. And we can be in there all day, all night, 24 hours, 7 days a week. You know, it's just, we're different. And I feel like this is why I asked y'all this when I was talking about how my day is, just listening to that, they're not like us. You got to look at it. We have done, you got to look at it. FBA people have done so much in the world. We have done so much for everybody in the world that we don't even get credit for. We have done more for the world than people have done in continents. A whole fucking continent has done for the world. Or have done for their own continent. That's how far our lineage and our legacy goes back. Now we can talk about when we can say that, or the slave trade. We can even talk about the slave trade. I'm talking about the Haitians, Latinos, Jamaicans. Our lineage, if you put all our lineage together after they South Americans, all our lineage that were put together, we put all our lineage together who was off that slave trade and people who are over here, we created a generational civilizations. From blacks to Puerto Ricans to Dominicans to Haitians to Jamaicans. This is when we could put that shit together. To Mexicans, to natives. Because don't forget, Africans was doing import from export with the natives. We already knew there were more people in the world. We knew the world wasn't flat. We knew there were more than just us on the world. There was more than just us tribes. We did import and export. We shared and stuff. I think that's when blacks and natives was in best place, when the Europeans wasn't involved. We were cool with each other. We lived. This is how dope and this is how great our skin is. We mingled with each other. We fell in love with each other. Like if a guy from another tribe messed with another tribe, yeah, they're part of that other tribe. That's their lineage now. They got married to that tribe. We wasn't fussing and fighting what we doing now. It's just at the end of the day, we have to come to a point now. We have to come to a point now where, okay, you know what? We got to fix ourselves first. And this is what reparation is. It's for us to fix ourselves. We're not begging. We're telling you, yo, you owe us. You talking about, why are we doing what we doing and all this and that. Nigga, I understand why Tariq Nasheed does what he does now. I understand why Dr. Umar Johnson says what he says. Oh yeah, we shouldn't be mixed breeding and stuff right now. We can't be mixed breeding right now because at the end of the day, y'all still profiting off of us. Anytime we get something, y'all taking or y'all destroying. Like I said, you gotta go back in history. We could go back to when we got to this country. All the fucked up shit you did to us. All the brutality that you said, but you call us savages. You call us criminals and delinquents. How the fuck you think we learned all of this shit? That shit went from that was inherent to us. This showed how ruthless America was. All we got. This is why you think they're trying to take Black history out of schools. Why you think they're trying to take that shit out of schools? Because they'll expose their self. They will expose their fucking self. This is book I need you. I'm going to tell y'all this. This is book I want y'all to read. I have right here, actually. Lies my teachers told me. My uncle gave me this shit before he got married. His second marriage. Was it his second marriage? Yeah, his second marriage before he got married, he gave me this book. He said, yo, you got to read this book. You'll see about all the lies that the teachers told you in history class about American history. And the shit will blow your fucking mind. You'll start doing half the shit that you do. You'll start to say, you know what? These niggas need to be accountable for all the crazy shit that they're doing now and in the past. Because the only thing that they're doing right now is repeating the same thing that's going on. America must have forgot about it. But these older niggas from like these niggas who was like 80, 90 years old, probably even in the 70s or 60s, yes, they remembered. They know all the fucked up shit that they done. It's true. Like, why can't we be honest and say this? Why can't we say like, oh, why can't you say like, yo, you know what? America has done this. You know what? And we are very sorry, but we do appreciate what you gave to America. Here is reparations. But we still need to keep what happened. We still can't forget what happened. Because if we forget what happened, it will happen again. You think shit like this, what Joe Biden is doing, this never happened before? Him giving money to other countries and him making laws for countries or him making laws for other people and not for people who really need it? This isn't the first time this motherfucker done shit like that in America. Hey, we having a senile fucking president? No. There has been dozens of presidents like that. There has been ruthless presidents like that. Andrew Jackson, that motherfucker killed somebody in the White House area. That's how he got fucking that's how the motherfucker got his pink slip. They kicked him the fuck out of being the president cuz he was a fucking nut. That nigga killed mad Indians. He was a fucking serial killer. And he's on $1 being praised. George Washington used to take slave teeth and rape them. He's on the $1. Franklin and Hamilton, I don't know what they did, but they probably did something fucking super nuts than that. But all these niggas are serial killers. And I know y'all don't want to hear this about America, but America produces serial killers. They always produce serial killers. There was some motherfuckers worse than Jack the Ripper. That was our politicians. If we really want to be honest, yes. We had nutcases. Yes. You think this is the first time they're trying to sexualize things? They've been doing that shit since the 60s. Pushing sexualization stuff and telling niggas you don't need a man and you can do this by yourself. Nigga, they've been pushing that shit ever since the 60s. But now, black women, look whose community is fucked up the most. You know why? Because y'all was looking for a white savior. Instead of y'all trying to work with y'all black kings, They gave y'all poison. You listen to these feminist groups. These feminists ain't for black women. It has never been for black women. Give me a second, everyone. Give me a second, everybody. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm back. But it has never been for black women. But you got these other cultures. Not even just white culture. We got these other cultures just pushing that shit to you. Look at Kamala Harris. She's telling y'all to be just like her. She ain't got no kids. She got a husband that already had kids by somebody else. And she taking care of those kids. Are you fucking nuts? Her lineage died from her. After that, she has no lineage. It's just, it is what it is. They're dead. I'm just saying. That's why I was like, Michelle Obama, I feel bad for her. Or Miss Robertson. Michelle, I felt bad for her because I think Obama pimped her out. I think Obama did her dirty. He used her for the black community. Because once niggas would have found out that he's Kenyan, how the fuck can he fit in with the black culture? Kenyan niggas don't even like us like that. They're tribalistic people. Why you think he didn't help the black people, but he helped, what? The gay community before he helped his own people. We needed to help the most. We're the ones who got our asses in the office to vote for you. You're the ones who pushed all that, believe and hope and all this other shit for us. And we didn't get shit from you. We didn't get a motherfucking thing from Obama. And this is why I say we need to delineate and say we never had a black president. I'd rather say John Henson was our president before I say was our president. And John Henson was a real black man. Everybody say he's a white man. Nah, John Henson was a black man. Was it John? The nigga on the $2 bill. That's not the real picture of him. Hold on, I'll tell you who it is. Is it Henderson? Nah, not Thomas Jefferson. It was another guy. Nigga, was it Thomas Jefferson? And Thomas Jefferson was a piece of shit too. Thomas Jefferson, yeah. He was a piece of shit too. I don't know why y'all black people want... Let me tell y'all something. And I'm saying this as a whole to black people. I'm not taking nobody y'all. I'm telling this as a whole. I'm not gonna stop and say, oh, it was you. Yo. We gotta... I'm being so honest and I'm tired of saying this. We need to hold our votes hostage. We need to come together and say, like, and I'm not talking about people, I'm not talking about people who are not non-FBA. I'm talking about FBA people. We need to come together and say, like, yo, we're not voting for this person. We need to come together and come as a group. So if we do vote, it'll be like 80%. At least 80% of us need to come together and say, oh, what is this person giving us? Or have somebody speak for us that we saying, yo, that person's speaking for us. We don't need no more Martin Luther Kings. We don't need no more Martin Luther Kings because Martin Luther King didn't do shit to us, just put us in a fucking burning building. And this nigga dies after. This nigga dies. You think I want to hear something about a motherfucking Martin Luther King? Hell no. This nigga up here dying. He put us in a burn. This nigga put it in the worst predicament ever, then dies. I had a problem with that. I had a big problem with that. What Martin Luther King did. And what he said. Like, yeah, I could get over Martin Luther King liking white bitches. Let him have a white bitch. As long as he treated Coretta Scott good, that's all I fucking cared. As long as he had a perfect lifestyle at home, that's all I cared. If he fucked a few white bitches, let him fuck a few white bitches. Where is these white bitches anyways? He was probably fucking these white bitches anyway because he was a Freemason. These Freemasons love white bitches. You know, it just... I personally don't believe in voting, but if it was going to help my peoples, I will do it. Yes, I will do it. It's not helping my people. We're not... there's no agreement. There's nothing. I feel like this is why I said, I feel like we need somebody supporting us. Just as a whole. I think we need to come together as communities of every state. No, first we should do every city. We come together, say who we're going to vote for. Boom. So why are we going to vote for it? And what are our issues? Then after that, we need these people to come together in to cities. I mean, then we come together as states and say like, yo, I need you to... We need to all come together as in a state. When it's up to presidential, you speak for us. And this is what we believe. And this is who we're going to vote for. And this is what we want if we vote for you. What do we get if we vote for? We don't care who you voting for, but FBA, what are you doing for us? As for tangibles? Nothing. I don't want to vote for you. What about you? You? I'm not voting for you. You know what? Good luck on y'all. We're not voting. You'll probably get 20% of people voting. And you might win. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to do because I told you the Martin Luther King shit didn't work. The Nation of Islam shit doesn't work. They're just picking the best. They're picking the lesser evil. That's only Louis Farrakhan doing. He's just picking the lesser evil. Then he commended fucking Donald Trump. How you commended somebody being a fucking felon? The nigga's a felon. As much as they said about us when we're felons or we have been to jail or we got some convicted crimes, all of a sudden we're gonna praise this motherfucker like it's a good motherfucking thing. Oh, they're trying to do it. So what? He got charged. I mean, he got convicted of doing what he wasn't supposed to do. 34 charges. And you think this shit's alright? Yo, that makes us look fucking crazy. That makes us look fucking crazy and goofy. I think, like I said, I think personally all of the motherfuckers need to be in jail. I think all of the motherfuckers need to be in jail because Nigga, you're out here stealing money. You're out here doing things that you ain't supposed to do with our money. We had to pay for that court case. We're not getting that money back. You know why we couldn't get it back? Because you fucked up and did something that you wasn't supposed to. You giving us money. You fucking around with files and stuff. Hunter Biden, you need to be in jail too, you fucking crackhead. Out here smoking fucking boulders and freebasing. Fucking getting hookers and stuff. Fucking paying for hookers and shit like that. What the fuck? Nigga, if you want to pay for a hooker, go to Las Vegas. It's legal. There's a place called the motherfucking Bunny Ranch. You couldn't go there after all that money you took from fucking Ukraine for $20 million. You couldn't fly for $1,000. You couldn't fly. You could have took $10,000 from it and went to Las Vegas. Shut the whole place down just so you could go fuck and smoke some boulders. They'll probably let you smoke crack in the fucking Bunny Ranch. Look what happened to Lamar Odom. He OD'd at the Bunny Ranch. He was partying. He wasn't doing the P. Diddy party. Let me say something about Diddy too. That motherfucker wanna freak on some men, and them men let them freak on him, or he's paying for hookers, and this girl was fucking hookers. Let him do that. Diddy personally, you should have let that fucking book come out. Ain't no shit that she said that we didn't even know. You paid her $30 million for nothing. You should have let that fucking book came out and said like, yo, she's a fucking liar. She's a fucking liar. Superhead had a book like that. You think everybody believed what fucking Superhead did? No. Yes, because they were with the bullshit. It fucked up people's careers, but niggas still had careers. Look what she said about Shaq. Look what she said about Fred Durst. Look what she said about Vin Diesel and Lorenzo Tates. Cool G Rap. Shout out to Cool G Rap. You think we believe all that shit that she wrote in her book? Fuck no. I don't believe a motherfucker. I don't believe a dirty bitch at all. She was out there sleeping with all those men. She was out there doing the cocaine and the drinking. You know there was drugs involved. She had a kid. She wasn't thinking about her kid. She did not think about her kid. And we're supposed to feel bad because she was spreading her coochie out, throwing pussy at everybody? No, I don't feel bad. That's what she wanted to do. That's what she wanted to do. Nor does the Republicans. Nor does the Republicans. None of y'all care about anybody. Let's be honest. We gonna say this? Let's be honest. You gonna say that about Democrats? You gotta say that same shit about the Republicans. Let me tell you something. The reason why you're saying that, because the FBI is after the Republicans now. Black people been saying that bullshit ever since they were created. They were created to shut us down. Now they after y'all. Y'all want sympathy. We don't give sympathy here. And we with the bullshit. So you gotta be with the bullshit with us if you're gonna be in this room, buddy. Sorry, everybody. I'm on my bullshit today, man. I drank some coffee. I didn't drink. I drank some coffee. So don't mind me. Yeah, I'm with the bullshit. All these Republicans, they scared. They talk about the FBI's after them and shit like that because Thank you. Thank you. Now the Republicans are, oh, the FBI is crooked. The Republicans is crooked. We've been saying that shit for years. And the suburban community and the Republicans were saying to us? Oh, you don't like to comply. Maybe you need to stop doing crime. Maybe you need to get a job. Maybe you need to go to school, do something good. Now it's your turn. Now it's your time to have the shackles on. It's their time to have the shackles on. It comes with the bullshit. When we was telling you that shit, y'all gave us excuses to keep them on float. Now y'all want to defund him. We been tell y'all to defund him ever since the 60s. It's the time now. We see Donald Trump in shackles. He needs to be in there. No. We don't need to care. Know why? Because know what? When that Central Park shit happened, let me tell you something. When that Central Park shit happened, what did Donald Trump said? They needed to be executed. Now it's his time for the bullshit. It's his time for the bullshit. So if he goes to jail, let that nigga go to jail. It's just the shit caught up with him. We knew he was doing crime. We knew he was fucking with the mob. Now he get caught. We gotta show sympathy? No, we don't show sympathy for everybody else. When black people go to jail, do we show sympathy? No, we say, no, he's a thug. He need to be in there. Donald Trump is a thug. He's a criminal. He needs to go to jail. We don't need to be protecting criminals. This is America. We're a capitalist. We don't give sympathy no more. We're a capitalist country. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. We don't care that you're a female. Congratulations. But we need to tell the truth. He needs to be accountable. Joe Biden needs to be in jail with him, and his crackhead son too. Kamala Harris too. All of them needs to be in jail with him. Don't sit up here with the bullshit. That's bullshit. But thank you. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, the Democrats they don't care, but they need to be in jail with that motherfucker too. We ain't picking sides. Because you know what? Even if Donald Trump goes into office, he ain't going to do shit for black people anyways. Name one thing that he did for the black community. Name one thing he did for the black community. I can wait. We're waiting. I think she just left. Oh, shit. I'm sorry if I scared you. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I just don't like bullshitting. I don't like to feel like I'm being bullshitted on. But hey, shout out to Psych MP BC. What BC mean? Black Hawk? Yeah. She liked the BBC. She liked the BBC. That's what that BC said. I know she low key freak. I'm playing with you, shorty. I'm playing with you. I'm playing, so don't mind me. But yeah, man, we all gotta be honest. We all gotta be honest. It's just, I'm sorry I went off on her. It's just like, I don't like that shit. Everybody always talking about, the Democrats did this or the Republicans did this. Y'all niggas ain't doing shit for nobody. Y'all only doing it for y'all crew. That's why I call both of y'all nationalists. Liberal nationalists and white nationalists. That's it. You know? I'm just being honest. But also, follow me on, again, I'm about to head out, everybody. Follow me on Kick, Rumble, Instagram, Twitch, X, and also sending a Cash App. You know, that's Cash App. I think that's Cash App. And we're gonna have a nice day. Y'all have a nice rest of the week. I might do something tomorrow, but you know, we had a good time. All right, everybody, take care.